is Erin Klein. I have the absolute pleasure of being your host this evening. Who's excited for HHN? I know I am. I've been a part of this event for many years. I have a deep love for it, and let me just say, this year is shaping up to be one of the best in the history of HHN. The world's premier Halloween event is celebrating its 34th year. We have all new movie quality haunted houses inspired by pop culture greats. We've got eerie original tales, 2 spine-chilling shows, an all-new immersive Halloween Horror Nights tribute store, and of course, food and beverage that is absolutely to die for. But before we send you out into the fog, we wanted to give you a little sneak peek into what we have planned this year. How does that sound? Are you guys into it? Excellent. Now to do that, I'm going to be bringing up masterminds behind the food, retail, and the scares. So to start things off, I'm going to bring up here the creators of the tribute store and this year's sinfully delicious menu. So please welcome Senior Director of Visual Merchandise, Rob Cometti, and Vice President Executive Chef, Jens Dahlman. Chef, have a seat, please. Make yourselves comfortable. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. This is incredible. Rob, I'm going to start with you. Now, there are stores, and there's the tribute store. So in your opinion, what makes the tribute store a tribute?
First of all, does this couch make me look fat?
No.
Okay.
You look very thin.
There's a lot of space over here, but it's okay if you want to sit there. To your question, the easy answer is it starts with the design. And as we all know, if we're familiar with the tribute store, it really is at its core a pop-up shop. It comes and goes, it's a limited time, and it's a seasonal attraction. And the design, what we found in the last several years, is we have to design it 2 different ways. So we design it for the guest coming in that might not know what a tribute store is. I know this is going to sound shocking, might not be familiar with HHN, but we have to design it 2 different ways. So when that guest comes in, not knowing what they're getting into, we want them to be surprised and wowed by what they see. We want them to have a great experience just enjoying the scenery and enjoying the theme of the store. And that's it. And that's all they're going to go away with is, wow, this was a great looking store. The other way we design it is we design it for the HHN superfans, which there's probably a few in this room, I would imagine, out there. And so that's where the really deep storytelling comes in. That's where the Easter eggs come in and all the references to what's going on in the park and the other tribute stores. I think it sets it apart because of the design, but also because of the team that's putting it together. And the team we have is really creative visionaries, and they come up with the wackiest ideas. They bring it to life. Not only are they designing, but they're building, installing, maintaining, striking, rinse and repeat over and over. So it's the same team from start to finish. On top of all of that, they are HHN Halloween fans. So when they go into a design, they're designing like, what would a fan want to see in here? Because that's what we are.
Yes, we are.
Right. And if you think about it, we've got a group of fans designing a retail store, and it's being approved by another fan, and that could either be good or it could be disastrous, but we get what we get.
Well, what is the theme for this year?
So the theme for this year is the building that we're in really starts with the Museum of Antiquities. So it's the mummy attraction. The building is the Museum of Antiquities. So we leaned into that theme this year, and we decided to do different sections of the museum. And our story starts in the 1920s. Ooh. And there was an opening night gala of occult artifacts of the world. So creepy items, cursed items, as you can imagine, what could go wrong with that? Well, something did go wrong that night on the opening night gala. And there was an object that was opened, and as you can imagine, I'm not going to give everything away, but it was almost like a Pandora's box. And the museum had to close immediately because of everything that was coming out of this item. Now that museum is opened again for the first time.
Okay.
And so we're able to explore and venture inside where nature and time and whatever was left in there has taken over all the years.
Incredible. I'm so excited to see it. Now, it seems like every year the tribute store continues to evolve, right? So is there something in particular about this year you're most excited about?
I mean, I'm really excited about the merchandise line is huge this year. It's probably the
Really?
largest one that we've ever had.
Oh.
And it's so diverse. I mean, with all of the different houses we have this year and the different looks, I'm probably the only one wearing pink in this room right now. But
Looks good on you.
what I'm most excited about is, although we've got these major programs going on, these major movies, I'm an original content guy. And I love the
Dude, I
original
get it.
content that we
Yes,
produce here.
yes.
Mel's Diane, we've got Little Boo. I love that stuff. That's kind of homegrown, so that's what I'm most excited about.
Yeah, I'm an OG fan myself. All right, now before we head over to you, Chef Jens, let me ask you guys, because what I'm seeing are some incredible food vendors around here. Did you get an opportunity to taste some of the taster portion versions of the menu tonight? And we love it, and it's incredible. Well, this is the man to thank for that. This is Chef Jens. I want you to talk about your inspiration behind this year's menu.
Yeah, hey Aaron. Hello everybody. I hope you enjoyed the food. Fantastic. I mean, this year's food was really inspired by the fantastic franchises and IP we were given this year. I think it's such a unique pleasure to work with those fantastic IPs and some original IP as well. And I want to give a lot of credit, first of all, to my research development team, to my operations that are executing the food in the park right now, because that's the best storytelling if you can really bring this food alive. But the over inspiration, I mean, like I said, those great IPs. We talk about WWE, we talk about Jason, we talk about Terrifier. I mean, it's just, how can't you be excited? And especially the R&D team led by Chef Robert Martinez and Chris Colon, they really love to dig in deep into the IP and try to find those unique stories and unique ingredients, and it's just amazing. I mean, Chris Colon, he's a gamer, so he loves to really dig in deep and try to find some unique items, and then we bring them alive.
I mean, it really shows, truly. And it seems like some of the most visually intriguing items are the ones that become the most popular, right? So, but it's got to taste good too. It's got to look cool. It's got to taste good. So how do you find the balance?
I think nowadays, I mean, we have plenty of bloggers, reporters in the room. I think it's true right now that the camera eats first. So the food is gotta be, it's gotta look great. But what's even more important to us is that it tastes delicious. And I think there's a couple of items on the menu this year where, yes, it's kind of gimmicky looking, but then when you actually put your mouth into it, it's like a wow. Like Mr. Cupcake, for example. It's
great.
I mean, there's somewhere here, so there's plenty of cupcakes there. So it could be just a okay item, but I think what the team has done, and that's what we constantly challenge ourselves when it comes to tasting. You know, good is good, but how can we make it better? So every year we're trying to push. And on the cupcake, because it is a basic cupcake, but it has cannoli filling, then it has a beautiful pure raspberry insert, and then this icing over the top with the chocolate ice and teeth. It takes a premium cupcake to the next level, and it amplifies the storytelling. And that's our job lately. I mean, for the past couple of years, Universal does such a great job to really amplify the storytelling of whatever is given to us. Look at Epic Universe, I mean, look at HHN, look at Mardi Gras. That's what we love to do.
Yeah. Now, aside from Mr. Cupcake, are there any other food items or drink items you might be particularly excited about this year?
No, just kidding.
I'm hearing a lot of stuff about these yum yum deviled eggs. Anybody else?
Yum yum. Yeah, so I mean, it's very hard. It's very hard. I mean, we get chefs. We always get asked, "What's your favorite item?" And it's so tough. But I think there's some unique items. I think at Fallout, there's some really unique items that are truly delicious.
Okay.
I think the cram and tots. I mean, it is potted pig spam, but it's delicious. Sitting on those potato kegs, it's craveable. I think the storytelling there again, everything is in a metal container to kind of keep radiation away. There's that kind of, again, the deeper storytelling of everything. Some original content. Let's talk about the birria walking tacos or the birria ramen. I mean, that's especially late at night when you had a couple of drinks in you. That's the food you want to hit. Highly recommend. I talked about, of course, we talked about Five Nights at Freddy's already, it's Mr. Cupcake. But as well, I think some new items this year, like our Death by Cheese Stick, our giant cheese stick that is handmade in our production kitchen, hand breaded, fried to order with that spicy marinara. I mean, they're just delicious. Cravel.
Does it not sound so much better in his accent?
It helps, you know.
Look, I cannot wait to check out the Tribute Store. I cannot wait to try your delicious food. Guys, thank you so very much. I really appreciate you being here. Rob Cometti, Chef Jens, gentlemen, thank you so very much. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Chef. All right. You ready to get to the scares? All right, we have 3 of the creative minds behind some of our terrifying street experiences, our shows, our original content haunted houses. So please welcome from the art and design team, show directors Kelly Malik and Ramon Paradoa, and Assistant Director of Entertainment Creative Development, Jason Horn. Hey, Jason. Please have
This might be
your
too
throne.
close.
Close, we're gonna
Okay,
spread out.
okay, spread out.
Hey guys.
Hi. Hello.
Okay, so thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. I know you're busy.
Of course.
We're going to start with you, Kelly.
Good, okay.
So, can you tell us a little bit about the overall theme of this year and how it may have influenced the creative in the scare zones?
Oh, absolutely. That's a great question.
Thank you.
You thought of that one, I know.
I did.
So coming up with the theme, it's a wild process because we sit in a room and we really talk about just on a creative aspect, kind of bubbling up different ideas. And the overarching theme can come from anywhere from a character or an aesthetic or anything like that could spawn that wild creativity of what could really travel throughout the zones. And my colleague and friend, Ramon, came up with El Artista, a Spanish haunting, which is an incredible house, by the way.
It's stunning.
It is stunning. Yes, but he came up with this idea with this house, and with that, the decayed conservatory came into play, and the withered vines and the overgrowth. That really type of aesthetic really spawned the overarching theme, and we really wanted to bring the root of horror into this year's event. With that being said, all the origins of horror kind of birthed through that idea, right? So we're going into the minute you walk through those front gates, you're seeing the wrought iron gates, you're seeing the overgrowth, the vegetation, the vines, the monstrous gargoyles, you know, the crows, all of those on your shirt. All of those are the origins of horror that have birthed through this idea. And with that, we took that stained glass aesthetic, and you'll see that that's been partnered with great collaboration with our food and beverage partners, our merchandise partners. You're going to really see that overall throughout the entirety of the park, and that really feeds into our Scare Zone program this year.
Incredible. So, from what I understand, you're taking a little bit of a new approach to the street experiences this year. You want to maybe explain that?
Absolutely. We have an incredible slate for our Scare Zone program this year. We have, like I said, you come in through those front gates and you're immediately immersed into the world of Origins of Horror, which is absolutely incredible. We took all of those creatures, the gargoyles, the crows, the black cats, and we really put those out throughout the entire event, but really honing into seeing the sculptors that have carved tribute to this year's Halloween Horror Nights 34 event. We also have Masquerade, Dance with Death. I don't know who's a vampire fan in the room, but yes. We do vampires really, really well.
Yeah, we
in this
do.
Event. So that is that street zone right there, that scare zone, that's giving you all vampires coming together, all different types of vampires, variety, if you will, coming together for one huge feast. And it's incredible, it's scenic, is large in scale, it's absolutely beautiful, yet bloodthirsty vampires are out there searching for their next meal. We have Mutations, Toxic 20s, which is so fun. BugsCon is literally Halloween Horror Nights' evildoer.
They are the evil empire that is causing all this chaos at this point. So we're leaning into that idea because it's really fun.
Yes, yes. And then, of course, a fan favorite. It was in Slaughter Cinema last year, but the Cat Lady of Crooked Lane.
Meow, love her.
Super
Wow.
fun. I know.
I think we have a lot of cat ladies in the audience. I have no idea.
And then just to really, we listen to the fans, Erin. We really want them
Yeah, you do.
to hear what the fans want and want to be able to provide more and more content and really fulfill the whole park with horror. And so this year we leaned into enhancements. And some of the enhancements that you'll see, we did bring our Carney chainsaws back. Yes! So they're revving the saws in the back of the park, getting good scares back there. We also have in our San Fran area this year, we took a different take and we have Club Horror where we have thank you. We have DJ pumping up those high energy EDM beats with some mass dancers and then a great collaboration with our food and beverage partners to provide some killer drinks over in that area. And then of course we have Mel's Die-In.
Oh,
So fun, so fun.
I love them.
Isn't that incredible? Like putting skating zombies out there. I mean,
Who'd have
right?
thunk it?
Who knew? But they are so fun, and those characters are really leaning into the undead life. So I can't wait for y'all to enjoy that.
Yeah. So what is this thing I keep hearing about somebody lurking in the fog? What is that? What is that?
Oh, you must mean Art the Clown. Hey, Art!
Hey, what's up, Art?
How did you get up there?
Yeah, you know that crazy guy right there. He
Yep.
actually, yeah, come on down. Come on down.
You guys want Art the Clown to come on down? That's what you asked for.
So if you recall back in the day, we had
It's a lot of stairs.
We had Jack Attacks back in the day, and it was so popular, and so we decided to bring Art the Clown. Come on out, buddy. Come on out. Hi.
Oh.
Welcome. Welcome, friend, with your bag of tricks.
Oh, you don't want to know what's in that bag. It's nothing.
As long as
Oh.
it doesn't smell
A lot of
like...
stuff in that bag.
Oh.
These
Oh,
tables should probably
there we
get
go.
ready.
Yay!
That's bleach. That's bleach.
Okay.
That's bleach.
Okay, there we go.
Somebody's got a potty mouth.
So Art is, he's popping up in various locations throughout the event. So you're technically not safe from his crazy maniacal antics. Oh boy.
I think this might be one of them.
I think he wants us to dance with him. I think that's.
Yes,
You know what?
everyone together.
I'm getting a feeling
What?
he wants a grander entrance.
Oh.
Art the Clown, everybody!
I love it. They're the ones.
You better clap or die.
Good luck, Jason.
Why am I standing? He's an unpredictable one. You know, he's an unpredictable one.
Hey, Art. Oh, dear. You got something special to me, huh?
We haven't
Oh, my
done it
goodness.
right unless it makes your teeth decay.
Spill
Because
the
food's a
bleach.
little funny.
Oh, and he's cleaning the stage for us. Look at how cute he is.
He's just a silly guy. He's just a silly guy.
Nothing times yes! I got a thing for clowns!
We love an HHN proposal.
Cheese!
Ladies and gentlemen, Art the Clown.
Bye, Art!
Oh. That was far more chaos than I had imagined.
Hold on a second.
Did we expect anything else?
He's gonna stay down here all night, isn't he?
He is. He is.
I think so.
That is terrifying. You know what, Ramon? Let's head over to you here. Hearing about this overall theme, can you tell us how you may have been inspired by El Artista?
Yeah, so El Artista Spanish Haunting was one of the very first houses we started developing for 2025. And we got really excited about many aspects of that story in that haunted house. But one of the things we really got excited about was the environment that we were setting the house in. This idea of a Spanish colonial manor from the late 1800s that had Gothic textures, but also had elements of overgrowth and stained glass windows and things like that. So once that story continued to develop, we were starting to also develop the overall thematic for 2025 as well. The idea of the origins of horror, like you mentioned, and we thought it would be a really nice environment to extend beyond just the haunted house and to really lean on the conservatory. And the conservatory is derivative of that manor. It's the conservatory that once belonged to that manor that now stands almost as the last piece of this manor from the story of El Artista, which is really exciting. So yeah, the entire park leans into that stained glass aesthetic, into the conservatory and into those overgrowth textures, which is really exciting.
And I'm hearing a lot about that character, Sergio. Do you want to expand on that?
Yeah. So Sergio Navarro, he is the main character of El Artista. He is an artist in the late 1800s who is looking for some creative inspiration. So he relocates to this beautiful countryside manor called La Casa Creación, which translates to the Creation House, in hopes of finding some creative inspiration. Unbeknownst to him, the manor's grounds are infested by spirits and an evil presence that are looking to manipulate his artwork to break through into our world. So he becomes very tormented as these horrors and visions of terrors to come infiltrate his mind.
Wow.
He's so tormented that I would love to give you all a sneak peek into the horrors in his mind.
La Casa Creación, a place where dreams, sueños, come to blossom, a haven for the inspired, un santuario that is cursed by tragedy and haunted by malevolent spirits. A forsaken void that calls out to the tortured artista with ill intent. Un lugar, a place that called to me, Sergio Navarro. With each passing day, their whispers grow louder. I feel them looming over my shoulder as I work, eager for their ghastly forms to be painted onto the canvas. Tonight, Los Muertos, the ghosts, are more restless than ever. And my art, mi arte, will imitate their death. Halloween Horror Nights, beware of what's to come. A night of true horror awaits you.
Wow. It's eerie, it's artful, it's terrifying. Well done, sir.
Thank you.
I want to live in that El Artista house, by the way. Let's get into this year's houses. Now, Ramon, can you give us a little bit of a brief overview on each original?
Yeah, so El Artista is just one of 5 original houses that are a part of this year's slate of content. All of our original houses this year, there's so much variety, they're so varied, and they each really bring a different aspect of horror to life, which is really, really exciting. So we have Dolls, Let's Play Dead. Really excited about this one. How many people are petrified of creepy dolls? You're gonna have a real hard time in this one because boy is it creepy. Gosh, the sound design in this house is just so disturbing. Charles Gray is a madman in all the best ways possible, but yeah, so we follow a main character. Her name is Lila. So she is a very tortured little girl who likes to torture her dolls in very horrific ways. So when we enter this haunted house, we shrink down to the size of a doll, and we are kind of walking alongside her collection of dolls as they become more and more tortured by Lila. And we're seeing Lila all along the way. We see her in the facade, in the queue line of the haunted house. We see her in video elements throughout the experience too, which is really, really cool. But all of these tortured dolls are just so horrific in their own ways, which is awesome. So that is one. We have Hatchet and Chains, Demon Bounty Hunters. Any Slaughter Cinema fans out here? So So this was one we were really excited to bring to life after the success of this scene in Slaughter Cinema 2 from last year. So we are fully diving into what this story is, and we're following Hatchet and Chains. It takes place in a cow town in the Wild West, and there are these demons that have broken through what we're calling Hell's Well, and they've infiltrated this town. And the way that these demons possess people is by physically breaking through their human vessels. So you see demons that still have like remnants of human skin, and they've kind of created these physical vessels for themselves using different materials, and it's really creative in the way that we're presenting these demon designs. It leans into a little bit of that kind of horror comedy feel from Slaughter Cinema, but it is very horrific, and we're really excited about it. We also have Grave of Flesh, which my awesome friend Kelly Malik right here created, and it's so disturbing and horrifying, and we are answering the age-old question, what happens to us after we die? And the answer is, in our world, there's these horrific creatures known as flesh eaters that are tearing your dead carcass apart as you traverse through the underworld after you're buried at your funeral. It is intense, it is scary, and it is relentless from beginning to end. So congratulations, man.
Thank you, Fred.
And then we also have Galkin, Monsters of the North, which is also another Kelly Malik classic. And this house is really, really cool too. So we're following this character whose name is the Beast, and alongside her we are encountering different monsters that are inspired by Norse mythology as we traverse through this village where they are wreaking havoc on the inhabitants of the village and seeking their revenge in the most grotesque way imaginable. Scenic in this house is just absolutely stunning, and just wait till you see the finale because it is epic. So those are our 5 original haunted houses for HHN 34.
Yeah. And that's the thing, original houses have become such a staple of HHN. And look, we all do this, right? Every year we come and we go, that was amazing. They're never gonna be able to top it next year. And then they do. You guys keep coming up with incredible original content year after year. How do you do it?
A lot of people coming together to make it happen, truly. It is such a beautiful collaboration bringing Halloween Horror Nights to life. I mean, we are just one of many teams that help bring it to fruition. I mean, we're talking scenic designers, costume designers, makeup designers, our tech teams, our decor teams. So many different people come together to make it happen. I mean, those, you touched on a little bit, Kelly, but those creative sessions that we have early on are so fun because we have like 30 to 40 people in one room just throwing ideas on a board, right? And it can start as simple as just characters, themes, environments, and then from there we continue to kind of see what everybody's gravitating towards and flesh it out from there. And then once we actually start developing this stuff, that's where a lot of our partners, our tech partners and stuff, collaborate with us to make them a reality. So it's a really cool process.
And I'd say on top of that, hearing you talk about the team, I think we all feel very fortunate because we've got such a great group of people that we all get to work with. So many talented people back there that don't get to sit on the stage and tell you about all the great things. But, you know, we could not do this event without all the folks that Ramon just mentioned.
Yeah. Jason, let's talk about you.
What? This is cool. This is kind of like a full circle moment because when I first started here, why are you looking at me like that?
No,
when I first started
wondering what
here,
you're gonna say.
like Aaron was a part of the shows that I started working on, and so to be sitting here with you
many
now,
years.
it's cool. It was
Incredible
a few years
director.
ago.
Yeah. Look at us now.
Look at us in the big chairs that we don't fit
In
in.
the big girl chair. Okay, so Nightmare Fuel. Let's talk about that.
Let's talk
because
about it.
You've been so this would be the 5th year. So you were part of it for the last 4 years.
Yep.
But actually, before we talk about this year's show, why don't we take a little look at the Heat Nightmare Fuel's show produced last year?
Yes, please.
You guys want to see it? Gorgeous people doing incredible things. What's not to love, right? Okay, for guests who have never seen Nightmare Fuel, what would you tell them to expect?
So if you've never seen A Nightmare Fuel, I mean, the good news about this year is the show is a standalone. So you do not have to have seen Nocturnal Circus in order to understand what's going on in Nightmare Fuel Circus of Decay. It's a direct sequel to last year's show. So our hero is still caught within the curse, still trying to save his beautiful aerialist that he's in love with. And we're gonna give everybody sort of a darker chapter 2 of what they saw last year. You can expect all the things that Nightmare Fuel has been known for over the past few years, which is the Fuel Girls, the great fire routines, world-class dancing, world-class illusions, fantastic aerialists. This year, I am in a different role. I've taken on a new position, which is why I get to be here with all of you. I'm very excited. So I'm in a position now where I'm sort of overseeing and leading creative content for the shows, which means we have a new show director this year. Charles Gray has stepped in over there and has done a fantastic job with the show this year.
I cannot wait to see it.
The legacy continues.
This was so fun. Thank you so much for being up here. I know you guys don't have a lot of time with us. We appreciate your time so much. Kelly, Ramon, and Jason. All right, now it is time to live the horror you love to watch through some of the haunted houses that were inspired by pop culture. So, to tell us more, please welcome these absolute legends. You know them, you love them. Assistant Director of Entertainment, Creative Development, and Show Direction, Laura Sauls. And Senior Director of Entertainment, Creative Development, Mike Aiello. Hi, have a seat.
All right, I'm going to sit way over here.
And I'm going to take up this whole couch.
Do it, girl. Woo! Tell me about your childhood. I'm kidding. Thank you guys so much for being
How's
here.
everybody doing?
I have fun? Yeah.
This.
All right, we're going way over, so we're gonna speed this up, gang. All right?
Yeah. Mike, Laura, we got some really heavy hitters there this year. Really heavy hitters. How do you select which properties you're going to bring to life?
It's a science. Honestly, every year the alchemy of the IP really comes down to what's out there that's popular. What are some of the passion projects that we want to try and recreate in our event? And at the same time, of the 5 IPs that we try and do every single year, want to make sure that there's a diversity in content, that we're able to deliver all the criteria, but at the same time, the collection of the IP needs to be as exciting and diverse as possible.
Yeah, you got to make them realistic but scary.
Absolutely.
And you got to do it right for the fans of the movie and the game, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any challenges when you have to take something off screen and make it into a walkable haunted house?
I wouldn't call them challenges. Like,
Okay.
I think it's fun for our team to deep dive into these films and streaming shows and franchises, to really take what we love as fans out of them and really craft something, to your point, that's scary.
Yeah.
But checks all those boxes of the places you want to go, the environments you want to see, the kills or moments that you want to see, and really put those all together as a love letter to that franchise or film.
And we want to be authentic. We want to drop you into these places. You know, it's things that we want to see. Like, we want to go to these places. So
I wanna go.
We're incredibly lucky we can be selfish and actually do the things we want to do because we're also fans of all this stuff. So that's the coolest part of this gig.
You do an incredible job of it.
We have an amazing team.
Thank you. You have a great team.
You know what? Let's talk about the haunted house lineup, shall we? Actually, you know what? I'm going to paint the picture for you. Our first storyline, it takes place in a serene location. It's a great place for camping. What? Are you hearing that? It's a great place for the whole family. Okay, I was not expecting that. It would appear that Jason is back in Jason Universe!
I didn't come to the rehearsal, so I wasn't expecting that at all.
I mean, Jason's been a favorite in years past, right? So, the basis for this haunted house, are we talking greatest hits or is this an original story?
This is a little bit of both, I
Okay.
suppose. Because we were gracious enough to be able to work with Horror Inc. as they are, bringing Jason. They're resurrecting this character,
Yeah.
and really leaning into the love that fans for decades have had for Jason. And our role was really, how do we represent this character in a way that feels unique and new? Because we're not we've had Jason in our event before in the past, so really it was based on Horror Inc. and their collaboration. How can we adapt a new way to present Jason? And this house experience has kills in it, but one of the main, when we wrote on the whiteboard, one of the visions for the house, the word that was written was relentless. And that Jason is a freight train. Like that ideology. And how do we place us, in environments where, just like in the movies, Jason's at a distance and you think he's not gonna be right next to you, and suddenly, boom, he's right there. That was the ideology we wanted to take for this experience. Jason is literally everywhere in this experience.
Literally.
Everywhere. Every single corner you turn, it's a gauntlet of Jason's, and he's on top of you.
And we were able to really run the gamut in 8 of the Jason films that exist.
Yeah.
So you're going to see all different versions of Jason as you experience this house. And we could not be happier being able to do this and bring him back to Halloween Horror Nights.
Absolutely. He's a fan favorite in my house for sure. Now, Laura, there's a lot of excitement around the Terrifier haunted house this year, right? So what unique tactics did you use to bring this experience to life?
Well, Damien Leone's Terrifier films, all 3 of them, and about to be a 4th one. Yes, we're so excited about that. Are super gory. They are.
You can't stay away.
Can't stay away, right? Hi.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
Hi. Hi, bud.
Right?
Oh, thanks. We love your artfulness of your.
I don't like when he
massacre.
digs into the bag. I don't like that.
No, it's never a good thing. Oh, he's got swag.
You want me to put that on?
I think he does.
Okay.
Hi.
I broke it, but I'm still wearing it. Here we go. I am very sorry.
Mike, he's gonna reach in that bag and get something a little more heinous.
Say cheese, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, he wants you to act dead.
Yeah.
I broke the camera.
Thank you, Art. Art the Clown. Thank you. Art's masterful kills in those films were so gory. We just had to bring the gore to life.
You done it now, Mike.
I'm very scared, actually.
Broke his favorite glasses.
Yeah, I hear some of the smells in the house.
There are more effects than we've put in the house in a long time. There's smell effects. There's multiple smell effects. And when those smell effects are at their heightened moment, they stick in your clothes. They really do. Some of these smells kind of cling to your clothes. And I say we're affecting all of our senses because they kind of get in your mouth. And you taste it? Yeah, you taste it just a little bit.
We're sorry.
We're not. We love it.
But you've all heard, you get to choose at the end whether you go through Art's Symphony of Blood. I think Mike, when he first was talking to us about what we wanted to do at the end of our Terrifier fun house, he's like, what about a human car wash? We were like, yeah.
Of blood. Car wash of blood.
A car wash of blood.
Obvious.
And we were like, yes, let's do it. So, and it was our tech teams that brought that to life. I mean, they were able to make that happen.
You guys are gonna love it. It's one of the best things we've ever created. And so I'm actually really excited also for this next haunted house. I am a very big fan. You see, we have finally opened the vault on Fallout. Wow! This place has character. I've seen some things out there I wasn't prepared for. But hey, I'm still standing.
Hi, my name is Lucy McLean, Vault 33. Oh, may I approach?
Please.
I'm in need of some direction. Honestly, I'm just looking for my dad. And maybe a bathroom that isn't irradiated.
Oh, I can actually help with that. The bathrooms are just down that hallway, though I cannot speak to their radiation levels. We are serving twisted tater chips out there. Okie dokie.
I don't want to set the world.
She talked to me. That was so cool.
Yes, there.
All right, Fallout. Mike.
Yes. Yeah. Thrilled. I mean, obviously, a massive video game franchise from Bethesda, and being able to partner with Amazon Prime on the series that is fantastic. Season 2's coming up.
Yep.
So being able to adapt it, this series and the franchise has all of the ingredients that make a great haunted house. Diversity environments, diversity of characters. And that was what the house is. We are bringing you into many different environments that are part of the wasteland. You're going to be in the vault. You're going to see New Philly. And all of the characters that occupy all of these environments. It's really been a great relationship between us and Amazon and Bethesda to really bring this franchise to life. And we could not be more excited. I think the experience is... with this type of experience, we definitely took a montage kind of style narrative so that we could really span all three storylines that exist with Lucy, Maximus, the Ghoul. So you're getting all three of those narratives as you go through this experience. So it was really important to be able to capture as much of the series as we possibly could. And even maybe tease a little bit of season 2.
Yeah, we got to work with our Amazon partners as they were filming season 2 and in production of season 2. So it was a great partnership, like Mike said. And yes, they actually did some things for us to tease season 2 while they were in production for season 2.
Ooh, be on the lookout for that, right? That's incredible. Okay, so this next house is very nostalgic to me. And you get it, girly. We grew up in the 80s. We were kiddies in the 80s.
Yeah, we did.
It's like I want to have my birthday party in this house. Five Nights at Freddy's. Look, fans have been begging for this house for years. So why was it this year that it was the right time?
So, like you said, everyone's been wanting a Five Nights at Freddy house at Halloween Horror Nights for years and years and years. And like we've said before, I think Kelly said we listened to our fans. But it was the perfect time because Blumhouse in 2023 brought Five Nights at Freddy to the big screen and was a smash hit horror film. And we, Blumhouse, got to work with Jim Henson Creature Shop on building all of, on building all those amazing animatronics for their film. So we found it just the perfect timing for us to be able to bring this amazing franchise film to life. And we got to work with Jim Henson Creature Shop to build all of the animatronics and puppets of 8-foot tall creatures in our Five Nights at Freddy's house. You're gonna see Freddy Fazbear, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, we wanted also human aggressors, so you're gonna see all the ghost kids coming at you. It's a really fun, amazing house, but those animatronics, the way our teams and working with Jim Henson Creature Shop made the eyes move, the eyebrows move, the mouths move, it's just absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it is. And from what I understand, I believe we might have a video message.
We do. We got you all got a very special video message from Josh Hutcherson.
What's up, guys? Josh Hutcherson here. I am very excited for you all to check out the Five Nights at Freddy's Haunted House at Universal's Halloween Horror Nights. I love Halloween Horror Nights, always have, always will. I love the mazes, I love the haunted houses, it's the best. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and be sure to check out Five Nights at Freddy's 2 in theaters on December 5th. Don't be too afraid.
Yeah.
We love you, Josh.
That was amazing, right?
All right, for our final IP, Mike Areno, you have got to be, you know that I know how excited you are to talk about this IP. WWE presents The Horrors of the Wyatt Six. Tell us about the partnership
partnership with WWE.
Yeah, so this is as much as it's an attraction at our event, it's a passion project for everybody that was able to work on this. So it started back in 2019. I'll be real brief. I'm a massive professional wrestling fan. I absolutely adore WWE with my very soul. Horror and WWE have been the binding agents that make up Mike Aiello. I'm telling you that. So the opportunity really kind of started in 2019. Wyndham, Bray Wyatt, he debuted as The Fiend, and I literally just posted it on social media. I was so excited about this character. And Wyndham replied, "When are we doing The Maze?" And then he followed me, and I'm like, "Oh my God!" Wow. And I reached out to him, and we just started DMing back and forth about the possibility of what has happened for this year. You know, this is a passion project. It is a labor of love to not only bring Wyndham Bray's stories to life, his characters to life, but also Taylor Wyndham, who's now Uncle Howdy and leading this amazing group called the Wyatt Six, and weekly doing this long form storytelling, which is such a passion of mine. I absolutely love it. So we are bringing the Wyatt Six to life, as well as honoring the legacy of Bray Wyatt and every story and character that he was able to create. And I could not be happier with the house. It is full of scares. These characters, we've got a lot of large people in this house.
a lot of wrestling fans in this
wrestling
house that are taking ownership and loving the characters they're playing. It's incredible.
And the other part of this was creating a house that not only served all of these needs that we knew we needed to have, but it also, for anyone that isn't familiar with WWE or these characters, it is a fantastic house. It is scary. These characters look amazing. They're great. The artistry. Jason Baker designed all of these characters, and he's a marvel. Rob Fee, who is the main creative behind a lot of the Wyatt Six today, we're able to collaborate with him and work with him on this house. So a lot of boxes were checked as a fan of professional wrestling, and being able to deliver something like this. All credit goes to our senior leadership to even say yes to a house that I pitched as it's a WWE house, and they went, "Huh?" and we did it, and it is amazing. And I think we actually may have a message from Uncle Howdy himself.
You came for Scream, but what you find is truth. The truth you keep hidden away. You've opened the door. Halloween Horror Nights. You didn't just invite us. You summoned us. And now you'll have to live with what comes through. Let us in.
I just got chills, and it's not because it is cold in here. That was sick. What an incredible thing to end this presentation on. What an amazing lineup. Thank you guys so much. Laura Sauls, Mike Aiello. Thank you to our incredible team who put this event together. Thank you guys for joining us. We hope you have a wonderful time.